How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. You're about to witness the scariest videos that have hit the internet this week. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this. TikTok user Brandiswarren6 doesn't usually post scary videos to her profile. However, this one has sparked a wave of paranormal speculation after a mysterious figure was caught on a home security camera in the middle of the night. According to the poster, her husband believed their daughter was awake at 2 a.m. turning lights on and off, but the daughter insisted she had gone to sleep at midnight and stayed asleep the entire night. If you zoom in, as the poster suggests, you can make out what looks like a glowing, human-like face followed by a pair of legs stepping forward before disappearing instantly. Just as the figure vanishes, a second burst of bright light flashes. The clip then abruptly ends, offering no clear explanation and leaving viewers with more questions than answers. The comments section exploded with concern. Many viewers urged the family to take spiritual precautions, suggesting holy water, prayers, cleansing rituals, or a blessing from a pastor or priest. Others speculated that the bright flashes look like classic signs of paranormal manifestation, especially given that the daughter reported not playing with the lights. Was it a ghost, a trick of the camera, or something else entirely? Whatever the truth, the footage has unsettled thousands and left the family wondering who, or what, was moving through their house at 2 in the morning. Two scary videos from the Philippines have sparked nationwide alarm after both appeared to capture headless figures on camera. In the first clip, shared by the YouTube channel GMA Public Affairs, viewers are confronted with what seems to be a headless woman. The footage was recorded by Gilo, a local resident who filmed the eerie figure drifting through a dark alley at 3 a.m. on Friday the 13th, a moment already shrouded in superstition. Terrified villagers connected the sighting to Filipino omens and even to the manananggal, a mythical creature said to detach its body and roam at night. Shock intensified when 3 separate CCTV cameras captured the same headless woman in the same spot. But after an investigation, GMA discovered the truth. The woman was actually an elderly local suffering from a severe mental health condition. Her deeply bent posture combined with poor lighting and camera angles created the illusion of a missing head. The woman was later identified by her sister and safely located. However, another disturbing clip has begun circulating, shared by Viswateja Classy on the Instagram. This CCTV video shows a young woman in a red hoodie. The woman appears to be walking alone when her head abruptly vanishes from the recording, leaving her body moving forward. Viewers immediately linked the vanishing head to Filipino legends of the Aswang, a shape-shifting creature believed to predict or prey upon those near death. Some said the missing head looked like an omen. Others described it as a soul already detaching from the body. According to local reports, the girl was tragically struck and killed by a speeding taxi van shortly afterward. Both videos tap into deep-rooted Filipino beliefs about omens, headless spirits, and supernatural warnings. But while the Quezon City case was ultimately grounded in fact, the woman in the red hoodie footage remains a haunting mystery, said to be tied to a very real tragedy. A disturbing TikTok video uploaded by CursedClips99 has sparked intense debate after a homeowner discovered that the movement alert he ignored at home may have captured something far more unsettling than his dog wandering around. According to the uploader, when he first received the notification, he dismissed it. His dog was inside, and he assumed the motion was nothing unusual. But ever since, he claims his dog hasn't been the same, acting nervous and unsettled. Curious, he reviewed the footage more closely. What the security camera recorded has now left thousands online wondering if the dog had an encounter with something paranormal. Without anyone touching it, the dog's collar suddenly flings off, snapping backward in a way that looks disturbingly forceful. The dog jumps, startled, and immediately runs from the room. According to the homeowner, the collar cannot be removed without human interaction, meaning it shouldn't be able to slip off on its own, and certainly not with the sudden force seen in the video. He believes something unseen was messing with the dog, perhaps even grabbing or pulling at the collar. TikTok viewers were split. Many insisted the footage showed clear evidence of a ghost or spirit interacting with the animal, noting the sequence of unexplained noises and the dog's fearful body language. Others dismissed the idea entirely, suggesting the dog may have sneezed or shaken hard enough to dislodge the collar. No further footage has been released, leaving viewers with a chilling mystery. Did the camera catch a genuine paranormal encounter, or is there a natural explanation behind the collar's sudden removal? For now, the truth remains unclear, but one thing is certain: whatever happened that day, the dog definitely sensed something. And sometimes animals notice what humans cannot. A disturbing photo posted to Reddit by user WinksGG has viewers unsettled after what appears to be a ghoulish humanoid figure was spotted lurking in the background of a casual Snapchat selfie. According to the poster, the image was taken by their younger sister a few years ago, during a moment when she believed she was completely home alone. The sister had been sending snaps back and forth with a friend when the friend suddenly messaged back, asking about the figure visible behind her. Confused, she looked at the photo, and that's when she saw it. Adding to the mystery, the Redditor notes that they now live in the house themselves and have spent countless hours there, yet can't think of anything the shape in the photo could naturally be. No furniture matches the outline, no decorations resemble a crouching figure, and nothing in the room at the time would explain the strange humanoid presence captured by the camera. Commenters theorized everything from a shadow figure to a crawler-type apparition to a trick of the light, but many agreed the form looks too defined and too unnervingly human to write off as coincidence. Whether it's a paranormal entity, an accidental illusion, or something else entirely, the unsettling figure has quickly caught the attention of Redditors everywhere. Recently, some chilling CCTV footage from Chester Castle has emerged that appears to show a mysterious, ghost-like figure lurking outside the main gates, right where the medieval gatehouse once stood. Late one night, motion sensing cameras at the 950-year-old fortress captured what many are calling an unexplained visitor. A pale hooded shape can be seen standing just outside the locked gates. When security personnel responded to the alert, they found no intruder, and most tellingly, the guard's usually fearless dog refused to enter the compound. Chester Castle, built originally in 1070, has seen centuries of warfare, sieges, and historical upheaval, a history that today lends itself easily to haunting legends. The ghost image is part of a broader wave of reported paranormal events across English heritage sites nationwide. Alongside apparitions, staff and visitors have described ghostly footsteps in empty corridors, phantom lights, and even disembodied music in other castles and historic halls. At one neighbouring site, castle staff maintain a ghost book, where visitors log first-hand paranormal experiences, from doors creaking open on their own to phantom footsteps trailing behind them. The new Chester Castle footage has added fuel to this growing archive of haunted heritage. For believers, this footage is among the most compelling modern evidence of paranormal activity in a preserved historic site, recorded by surveillance cameras, verified by security staff, and backed by animal behaviour. For skeptics, it remains an unexplained anomaly, lacking independent corroboration or repeated observations. So what do you think? Has a security camera at Chester Castle really caught a ghost on camera? Take another look at the image and let me know your take in the comments section below. A strange and unsettling video uploaded to the YouTube channel Into the Wild has viewers buzzing after a rural property's security camera recorded something rather odd. According to the uploader, the property's new owners had been monitoring the land when the bizarre footage was captured, and they're continuing surveillance in hopes of learning more. The figure moves subtly, almost blending into the shadows, but clearly not part of the tree itself. Then the unexpected happens. A massive flash of light erupts, illuminating the entire scene for a split second before plunging the area back into darkness. A short time later, a man with a flashlight arrives on camera, cautiously making his way toward the trees. He pans the flashlight around, but nothing seems out of the ordinary, as if whatever caused the flash has already vanished. The comment section was quick to react. Viewers shared their own eerie experiences. Some offered more supernatural theories, including one viewer who suggested the footage might show a teleportation, claiming the sudden burst of light resembled an arrival or departure. Toward the end of the video, a skunk wanders through the frame, but even this small animal seems hesitant. It slows down, sniffs the air, and carefully avoids the area where the flash originated. This detail didn't go unnoticed. Several commenters pointed out that animals often react to things humans cannot perceive, lending even more mystery to the footage. For now, it's likely that the landowners will continue to monitor the area. A brief but chilling video uploaded to YouTube by the Watch Zone 1 has stirred debate among viewers after showing what appears to be a dog reacting to something unseen. But within seconds, the animal's demeanor changes sharply. It begins pacing, whining, and acting as though it's tracking something invisible. Then this happens. A ball suddenly rolls across the floor. The animal jumps back in fear. And at that exact instant, the lights in the room snap off, plunging everything into darkness. While the uploader suggests that this might be genuine paranormal activity caught on camera, not everyone is convinced. Several commenters argued that the video could be an AI-generated fake. They pointed to slight oddities in the movement and lighting as potential signs of digital manipulation. Others, however, insisted the dog's behavior looked far too natural, too instinctive, to be artificially produced. So was it a ghostly presence, a cleverly staged setup, or simply a convincing AI hoax? We'll leave this one up to you to decide. Watch the clip one more time and then tell me what you think in the comments section below. A disturbing video uploaded to TikTok by the Skin Stealer has left viewers rattled after what appears to be a baby being pulled by an invisible force was caught on camera. Everything seems normal, until suddenly the child's leg jerks backward, lifting her body off the cushion as if someone grabbed her from behind. While some viewers took a lighthearted tone, many expressed genuine concern, noting that the baby's movement did not resemble ordinary reflexes or the playful tug of a sibling. Theories varied widely. From paranormal explanations, such as spirits interacting with the child, to misinterpreted motion. However, the uploader insists there was no one behind the baby, and nothing in the environment that could have caused such a sudden upward pull. Whether ghostly interference or an odd physical anomaly, the eerie footage has become another viral entry in TikTok's growing archive of unexplainable moments. A short but unsettling video uploaded to TikTok by Savannah Vibes has viewers doing double takes. Watch closely and see if you can spot it. Everything looks normal until the toy suddenly twists its head, turning toward the camera as if aware it's being filmed. The movement is small, but unmistakable. It didn't take long for TikTok's paranormal enthusiasts to jump in, but the reactions weren't all supernatural. Plenty of viewers suggested that the girl may have nudged the toy with her leg or shifted her weight in a way that subtly moved it. Whether it was a paranormal moment, a coincidental wobble, or clever timing, the video has already become one of TikTok's latest mini-mysteries. And for many viewers, the unsettling stare of that toy dog is going to stick with them long after they scroll away. For nearly 2 centuries, eerie whispers, shadowy figures, and unexplained cold spots have made the Merchants House Museum one of New York City's most notoriously haunted locations. And with a recent news segment again stirring interest in the paranormal activity inside the preserved 19th century townhouse, the legend of the Treadwell ghosts is more alive than ever. Located in Manhattan's NoHo neighborhood, the Merchants House, once home to the Treadwell family, is so perfectly preserved that stepping inside feels like slipping through time. But according to staff, visitors, and paranormal investigators, the family's spirits may not have left with the passing of the decades. The most frequently encountered presence is said to be Gertrude Treadwell, the youngest daughter who lived her entire 93 years in the house, and whose ghost may still walk its rooms. Visitors report seeing a woman in period dress near the parlor and hearing soft footsteps echoing across empty floors. Many insist that when they speak of Gertrude, they feel the air around them grow inexplicably cold. One guide recalled standing alone in a room when something unseen gently touched her shoulder, just as she paused by the portrait of the Treadwell patriarch. It is experiences like this that keep both skeptics and believers returning. This house doesn't merely feel haunted, it consistently delivers phenomena long associated with spirit encounters such as sudden temperature drops, faint whispers with no source, doors that seem to shift or creak on their own, and apparitions glimpsed in mirrors or through doorways. Some paranormal researchers note that the building remains unusually active, possibly because the Treadwells' belongings are still in place. Virtually everything the family owned, furniture, clothing, letters, portraits, remains untouched. According to many ghost theorists, emotional attachment to personal objects can anchor restless spirits. The Merchant's House holds regular ghost tours, especially around Halloween, and participants frequently leave with their own chilling stories. Cold drafts follow people from room to room. Shadows flicker on the staircase even when no one is near it. Few visitors have sworn they heard a woman humming, a voice that matches no staff member. Tour guide and folklorist Andrea Jane summed it up best during a recent interview. "When you're here, you do feel her. There's something you can't explain. Whether it's the imprint of a bygone family, the emotional weight of history, or genuine paranormal presence, the Merchant's House Museum remains a magnet for supernatural activity. It is, by all accounts, a home that refuses to sleep, a place where the dead still seem very much among the living." A chilling photo posted to Reddit by user OKManufacturer9799 has sparked debate after showing what appears to be a ghostly figure standing near the bar of a restaurant already known for unexplained phenomena. According to the uploader, the image was taken at their brother-in-law's restaurant by a friend who only realized what he had captured after reviewing the picture. What makes the image particularly unsettling is the contrast. Everything else in the photo is crystal clear, from the glass to the decor to the patrons in the background. Only the mysterious figure appears distorted, hazy, and out of place. The comments section quickly filled with theories. Some viewers believe the figure might be a ghost caught mid-manifestation, pointing out that the blur resembles classic ghost image distortion often seen in alleged paranormal photographs. Others propose that some sort of paranormal entity might be attached to the woman, only appearing in photos. Skeptics, of course, suggested a simple camera glitch or motion blur, but that explanation was met with immediate pushback. Users argued that if it were merely a camera error, other parts of the photo should also be distorted, yet everything appears crisp and still. Only the woman seems out of phase with the rest of the scene. So does this photo show a ghost caught on camera? With the restaurant already rumored to be haunted, many believe the camera may have captured the building's unseen resident, watching silently from beyond the bar. If you want to see more scary videos like these, then remember to hit subscribe. Also hit that like button, as it really helps us find new viewers. A scary video uploaded to TikTok by Nightmare Fuel has viewers scanning every corner of the screen after something unsettling was spotted inside a mine. In the shadows appears a small dark figure with an eerily humanoid shape. It seems to be crouched, watching, with a body outline far too defined to be mistaken for rock. When the camera swings back across the same spot, the humanoid figure is gone, as if it slipped silently into the cave's darkness. The uploader suggests it might be a Tommyknocker, a supernatural being rooted in centuries-old Cornish and Welsh mining legends. When miners immigrated to America during the 19th century, especially to regions with heavy mining activity like California, Nevada, and Colorado, the folklore came with them. Traditionally, Tommyknockers are described as small, humanoid creatures, shadowy or dwarfish in appearance and fond of lurking in mine shafts. They are supposedly known for tapping or knocking on the walls of the mine, hence the name. Their intentions vary depending on the tale. Some miners believe Tommyknockers were protective spirits warning workers of impending cave-ins by tapping loudly on the rock. Others feared them as mischievous or outright malicious beings that caused collapses, stole tools, or lured miners deeper into dangerous tunnels. Even today, many abandoned mines are rumored to be haunted by these spectral figures. Guardians or tricksters who never left the underground world they once called home. The dark crouch figure in the video certainly resembles the way Tommyknockers are often described, small, humanoid, and lurking silently just beyond the edge of the beam of light. Some viewers believe the clip shows undeniable evidence of such a creature, pointing to its oddly proportioned limbs and the way it blends into the darkness. But what do you think? Watch the clip one more time and give your opinion in the comments. Now, if you want to see some more spooky content, then hit those links right there. They'll keep you entertained for hours and hours. Leave us some feedback down in the comments. Which one of these clips you thought was the scariest or weirdest? We love hearing your feedback. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time. Peace!